Lionel Messi has one game left, maybe two, and on Wednesday, the team standing between him and the final is the one country that has haunted Argentina's football history for 60 years. England vs Argentina, World Cup semi-final, Atlanta, and this time, it's not just about pride, it's about a 38-year-old legend trying to walk away with one more trophy before the door closes forever. Here's the thing nobody's talking about yet, the stat that tells you exactly how this game gets won, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly who's lifting that trophy on Sunday. Let's break it down. Section 1. Why this rivalry hits different. Okay, first things first. Why does England vs Argentina feel bigger than a normal semifinal? Because it's not just a game. It's history with a grudge attached. Think Falklands War. Think Maradona's hand of God in '86. Think David Beckham getting sent off in '98 for a kick that lived in England's nightmares for years. Every time these two teams meet, something dramatic happens. It's basically the drama series that refuses to get cancelled. And they haven't even played each other at a World Cup since 2002. That's over 20 years of tension just sitting there, waiting. In theory, that shouldn't matter on a football pitch. In practice, it absolutely does. Players feel this stuff. Fans definitely feel this stuff. Section 2, the Messi factor. Let's talk about the elephant in the stadium. Lionel Messi. This tournament is very likely his last World Cup. He's 38. His body isn't getting younger. And so far, he's been the best player on the planet. 8 goals, tied for the tournament lead, and still finding ways to drag his teammates through matches Argentina probably shouldn't have needed extra time to win. Here's where it gets interesting, though. Messi hasn't been doing this alone. Argentina barely scraped past Cape Verde. They came back from 2-0 down against Egypt. They needed extra time again against Switzerland. This sounds like a team coasting on one man's talent. It isn't. This is a team that keeps finding a way, even when the performance isn't pretty. That's actually more dangerous than a team that looks flawless, because ugly wins build belief. Section 3, England's secret weapon, and it's not who you think. Now let's flip to England. And you'd expect the headline name to be Harry Kane, right? The captain, the goal machine. No, the guy carrying England right now is 23-year-old Jude Bellingham. He scored 2 goals against Mexico, then 2 more against Norway to send England into extra time and win it. That's back-to-back multi-goal games in knockout football, something nobody's done at a World Cup since Diego Maradona in 1986 against England, ironically. So here's the twist. The man most likely to knock Messi's Argentina out of the World Cup plays like he learned it from Messi's own countrymen. You know the type. Young, fearless, shows up exactly when the pressure's highest. That's Bellingham right now. Section 4, neither team has looked dominant, and that's the point. Here's a stat that might surprise you. England hasn't won a single knockout match by more than 1 goal. Not one. They've grinded out every single result. Meanwhile, Argentina's last 3 matches have all gone the distance. Extra time, dramatic late goals, one of them a 112th minute screamer from Julian Alvarez that basically saved their tournament. In theory, 2 shaky teams meeting in a semi-final should mean a sloppy, low-quality game. In practice, it usually means the opposite. When neither team can walk in feeling comfortable, you get desperation football, tight marking, fewer risks, and moments of individual brilliance deciding everything. This isn't going to be a track meet. It's going to be a chess match with really fast pieces. Section 5, the tactical battle, possession versus counter. Let's simplify the tactics because commentators love making this sound more complicated than it is. Argentina wants the ball. They build patiently, let Messi drift into space, and wait for their front 3 to create something out of nothing. England, under Thomas Tuchel, plays more reactive. Sit compact, stay organized, and strike on the counter through Bellingham and their attacking pace out wide. This sounds simple. It isn't, because if Argentina controls possession too cautiously, they hand England exactly the counter-attacking game they want. And if England sits back too deep, Messi will eventually find the one gap he needs. He always does. Whoever blinks first in that standoff probably loses the game. Section 6, the X factors that could decide everything. Quick round of things that could swing this match that nobody's putting on the graphics. 1. Fatigue. Both teams have played extra time in their last matches. That's an extra 30 minutes of running on already tired legs just days before a semifinal. 2. Set pieces. England's goals against Norway and Mexico came from moments of individual quality, not open play build-up. Argentina needs to be sharp defending free kicks and corners because that's historically where England has hurt them. 3. The atmosphere. Atlanta Stadium, a packed house, and honestly, neutral fans everywhere are going to be rooting for the Messi storybook ending. That's not nothing. Crowds shift momentum more than people admit. Section 7. So who wins? Alright, prediction time. Argentina has more individual magic. Messi, Alvarez, Martinez up top. The trio can manufacture a goal out of absolutely nothing, and they've proven it 3 straight knockout rounds in a row. But England has the momentum of a team that keeps finding late goals when it matters most, plus a 23-year-old who's playing like this tournament was built for him. My red? This goes to extra time again, because because of course it does. That's just what this World Cup is doing to everybody. And in the end, Argentina's experience in these exact moments, the ones where nerves take over and someone has to be brave, tips it their way. Argentina 2-1, extra time winner. But here's my honest disclaimer, this game has instant classic written all over it, and instant classics don't care about predictions. Ending. So let's loop back to where we started. Messi has one game left, maybe two, and it's against the one team that's been Argentina's rival for 60 years. That's not just a coincidence. That's a World Cup writing its own script. If there's one sentence to remember from all this, Argentina has the magic, England has the momentum, and Wednesday decides which one matters more. So here's my question for you, does Messi get his storybook ending, or does England finally have their revenge moment 60 years in the making? Drop your prediction in the comments. I actually read every single one. And if you want more breakdowns like this before every big World Cup match, hit subscribe, it genuinely helps the channel, and I promise the next one's just as good.